Hello. Hello. Hello, people. Hello, plane shifters. Hello. How are you today? What is going on in your lives? Tell me, what games are you playing? I mean, obviously plane shift, but maybe something else. Tonight, we will continue the work we started yesterday on harvesting. And in particular, I want to be able to harvest wood from trees, right? I really want to be able to do that. Let me change the music. Tech. So I want to be able to harvest trees from wood from trees, and I did some tests, but didn't go very well. So I need to understand what is not working. Basically, I created a sample project, and in the sample project, everything works as expected. But in our real project, it doesn't, right? And so I was trying to understand why. So I have a sample project, right? This one, foliage test, right? This foliage test is, there are a few things that needs to be done, right, to have the foliage properly detected by the line trace. So the first is to be sure that you have a collision box, right? And this collision box is visible if you enable collision, right? And the trick, let's say, is to use simple for complex, right? So I made this very simple level, and if I let's say play, right? If I play, let me just limit maybe the FPS so that wait, max FPS 30. Okay, I have this simple level, right? If I look straight to the tree, you see that we have there is a debug that is showing the collision, right? And apart from the fact that it's a bit okay, so in this case you see that it properly collides, right? And if I say show collision, the tree should show, but it's showing the character. Yeah, okay, it's showing the other collision, it's not showing the visibility collision. Show collision visibility. Yeah, because actually we are line tracing on a very special. Okay, let's do this, which is probably the simplest. Let's start from the simplest case, and then we will go from the simplest case to the more complex case. Okay, so let's set the trees as full collision, right? Complete collision, full collision. Block all, so we don't have a problem of different channels or things like that, right? Let me just wait that the editor is starting. So basically the idea is that I will take one type of tree like this one, and in the foliage, I think I have to do it in the foliage, right? Because if I do it here, I don't know if it also needs to be enabled here, but yeah, the moment here is block all, but this is not the one that is used. But you see that if I say show collision, show simple collision, you see there is this cylinder, right? If I say show complex collision, is the same cylinder. Because I asked use simple as complex. Right? So this part seems to be okay. Then the other thing we need to do, we need in the foliage to actually have the collision. And at the moment I have it as query only on interact mouse trace. You know what? We will do block all, so that this is going to block everything. Let's start from this case, so that then if this works, we search why the interactive mouse trace is not working. Because this is what is happening. Yeah, it's the first load, so it's taking a bit more. Nothing is cached yet. Okay, so now that particular tree should block me. Ah, maybe it's not this one. Yeah, now the problem is finding the right tree though. These are not the right trees. I think it is. It's not? It seems that none of these trees are actually blocking me. So it looks like these are not the right type of trees. I don't know why I am in this place where it's super hard to walk. Let's go in another place where there is more forest and less annoyance. Yeah, you see that this tree is not blocking me. So it seems that the setting... the setting of block all is actually not... It's impossible that in all of these trees I'm not finding one of that type, right? And this one really look like that type, so these ones I think are exactly these ones, right? Yeah, I think they are. This one is exactly this, right? Yeah, it's identical. So for some reason, why is not blocking me? Is collision enabled? Querian physics is block all here, and in the foliage is block all, right? Why is not blocking me? These ones are the one with the darker trunk. So I think are these ones, right? I mean, I can do the same on this one, but the point stays. Yeah, this one is this one, but the point stays the same. Why? Do you think it is because it's server side? But I don't think so. I think if the problem was server side, I mean, I can set them all to. It's very strange, huh? I mean, I can set them also in the other trees, but I don't think that this is. I think we will obtain the same. We will have the same result, unfortunately. So now we have these three types, which are the type used in this forest, right? So these are all the trees, right? All the trees are block all. I'm thinking if I disabled it somewhere else, like if there is another setting on foliage somewhere, Yeah, because if we cannot get our trees to block, then we will not be able to. They're just not blocking. They are just not blocking. None of them is blocking. Why? You see, if I say show collision, the trees do not have any collision box, right? Not even client side. So, I mean, it's not a server thingy, it's not. It's just that all this foliage does not have a collision. Even if I explicitly said that I wanted the collision, right? And I said block all. I don't know if it's because it's still using the complex, right? Because let me see if I have another bush or something that has a complex collision, like for example this one, right? This one let me see if this one has complex collision. Yes, this one has complex collision. Okay. Does he have simple? He also has simple. So this one is both complex and simple collision. Okay, so let's try to use this one then. And let's say block all. Right? So I said block all on that one, and that one has simple and complex, because when you do the line trace, you can actually specify the trace type. You can say trace complex or not, right? And this is basically telling the line trace if you want to use the simple collision or the complex collision. At the moment, we have complex selected. But if on the item you say use complex as simple, in theory should work, right? In theory should work. Sorry, the opposite. Use simple as complex, it should work, right? So I don't understand why. So I don't know if it's a problem with the trees or else, right? You see that also this guy now is not colliding. So nothing is colliding. So nothing is colliding. It's like if collision is disabled completely on foliage. Show collision pawn. Yeah, basically only the ground, right? Only the ground. Only the ground, nothing else. It is a problem. Now you may say, it's because your character... Because your character collision... Your character... No, your mesh... Wait. Your whatever. Your character... your capsule. Our capsule at the moment is block, climbable, war dynamic weapon, physics body, no, vehicle destructible, but there's actually no foliage in this list, right? So we are an object pawn. And we are generating overlap event. I mean, the overlap, we don't really care. I mean, I can turn on also the overlap, but I don't think that the overlap, and by the way, the overlap is not even in this list. It is not even in this list. Collision scale. Collision scale 090909. Collision with world. If checked, an overlap test with existing world geometry is performed before instance is placed. Yeah, but it is in the placement, so... Collision radius 100, this is another thing. Collision preset, block all. It's kind of a mystery. It is really a mystery. I don't know if we have other properties, you know, that we can set. But in the sample that I created, it works. So that is what it makes me puzzled, right? Because in the example, if I turn on the block all on the foliage, by the way, I imported the same foliage in the sample, right? Exactly the same. So we were walking there. And then we went out of this place because it was annoying to walk. And we went here, right? So here is where we are now with our character. And this is the foliage actor. Now, I don't know if I have any specific properties on this foliage actor, like if I can set collision again or whatever other stuff again. In theory, no. I mean, it should be set on the foliage itself, but there is actually a collision. There is a collision chapter here that is saying generate overlap event during level streaming. If through this actor we generate overlap begin end event when spawned as part of level streaming, which include initial level load. You might enable this in case where a streaming level loads around an actor and you want begin end overlap to trigger. But it is really not my case. Update overlap methods during level streaming. Conditional update is initialize overlap state when overloaded. No. To set config default. There seems to be very advanced stuff that there is always update, only update, never update. Relevant for level bound. If true, this actor component bound will be included in the level bounding box unless the actor class is very... yeah. Spawn collision handling method. Controls how to handle spawning this actor in a situation where he's colliding with something else. So he's always spawning. He's actually saying here, always spawn, ignore collision. So I don't know if this may be triggering. I don't see anything specific here in the... So what is the difference between this level and my test level? Well, one of the differences there I have a landscape, while I mean here I have a landscape, there I only have normal geometry with foliage on top, and I don't know if that could be the issue. If I select the landscape, is there something on the landscape that is speaking about collision? But I mean the landscape obviously needs to collide. I think the landscape doesn't make any difference here. Is obviously block all. Instance foliage actor. I don't know, let me open again the example, but at this point I'm really baffled by the... I mean, why is not working in my project, right? What is the difference between my project and... So this is the test project where I actually imported the same tree, right? And I did the same tree by purpose because I wanted to have, you know, now you see that the tree here is not blocking me, right? If I change the foliage type, right, to block all, I hope that now it will be blocking me. Yes, it is, right? So this is basically what we did in our game, and this is not doing it. It's not doing it. It is so weird. If I show collision now, you see that though I don't see the collision on the tree for whatever reason. Why I don't see it? It's strange, huh? If I do show collision, I see the collision on my character, I see my capsule, but I don't see the collision on the tree. It's kind of strange. Show collision pawn. Show collision visibility. So in theory it's never colliding, but it is colliding. This is a bit weird though. Right? It is a bit weird. Let me do something. Let me try to delete. Let me try to place a 3 directly in the level. Not in landscape mode, but just normal, right? So this is a normal 3. In theory is identical to this one, with a difference that is just a static mesh placed in the level, right? So I want to understand, if I say show collision now, now we see the collision of this guy. So it seems that we don't see the collision of foliage. We don't see the collision of foliage, but we collide. We don't see the collision, but we collide. And here we see the collision. Why? I mean, what is the... why? What is the point? This stuff is so old, it's like 10 years ago. I'm trying to add collision to my foliage tree, but whatever I try to do does not work. Not find any good solution anywhere. If in a real engine, tree falls into the forest, the type of collision set on, what do you mean? My character runs through the tree. Are you sure the tree has collision at all? Do you mean no need for collision? My character just passes through the tree. Have you enabled collision for every tree in the foliage panel? You also have to select the trees already placed. What? You have to select the trees already placed before changing it? What the fuck? No, it's impossible. No, it's impossible. I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. So what this guy is saying is that... what this guy is saying is that if I have my foliage as no collision... no, I think it's impossible, but let's test it, right? I have my foliage as no collision. So now I go through it, right? I can go through the tree without any problem, right? And here my line trace is going through it, right? So you see the line trace is going through the tree without any problem. So this guy is saying that if I paint in foliage mode, this guy, right? And he placed it there. And then I change... no, wait, this guy is saying something different. This guy is saying that if I change... by the way, can I change the collision? Yeah, no collision is here. Okay. So if I change the collision here and I say block all, and then I paint a new tree, this guy is saying that only this tree will have block all and the previous will have the previous setting. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Yeah, exactly, you're saying. This one is blocking even if it was done with the previous setting. I don't believe that. And in fact, it seems to be working fine. So the collision is... I mean, you mean if it's not selected this way? No, but I don't believe it. I set it to no collision now, okay? I set it to no collision. There you see. It's working perfectly. I mean, in the demo, in the sample level, it's working perfectly. So you change it on the foliage type, and you change it on the foliage type, and whatever you do, the foliage type is getting your new setting, right? Now, maybe one of the differences though is that my character, right, is set up slightly differently. Let me see the character in the example, because my character... So let me see if any of the mesh has a collision enabled. Collision preset, character mesh. In theory, in our game, we have the mesh set to no collision. Let me see what happens if I do this. Okay. We have the mesh set as no collision, and we have the capsule set as pawn collision preset, which is basically blocking everything, right? So it's only the capsule to do the collision, like I've set it now. So now the point is, if I enable my collision again, does my capsule... Yeah, you see? The capsule is actually blocking. It's perfectly blocking. So I don't understand. I mean, is the problem that we have a landscape? I don't know. I mean, the landscape should make zero difference, but we can... we can add a new landscape. I can create a new landscape object now. Oh, it is our landscape. Now it doesn't have a texture, but at the moment we don't care, let's say. So if I go in foliage mode and I paint one of these guys. Is there any exclusion? Override materials. I don't know if there are the materials exclusions. Where are the material exclusion landscape? Let's delete all of that. Okay, now it's doing it. Okay. So now we are in what? We are in block all, right? We are in block all. Uh-oh, my character got a very weird texture. What the fuck is that? Yeah, but you see, he's blocking all, also if he's on the landscape. I don't know why my character looks like that. That is a bit weird, I have to say, but... Wow. My character is taking the texture from the tree trunk, but... Okay. I don't know. There's something going on. But you see that it's blocking, right? It is blocking. It is blocking 100%. And you see these are the blocking hits. Right? These are the blocking hits on my tree. These are all the blocking hits on my tree. So oh, what happened? I think the game is going crazy. What is going on? This level is going big crazy. Maybe because it doesn't have any materials on the ground, you know. Ah, because by default is word partition. Oh my god. Okay, by default is word partition. Perhaps your character as a GM is able to bypass all the obstacles. Does switch okay to player mode? I mean, it's a good suggestion, but I don't think that's the case. But anyway, we can try. The best way to do it is to change it directly in the database so that my account is really a player account, so that we have like zero, you know, zero possibility of strange mistakes or whatever. But anyway, in the test level, everything works as expected, right? Basically. In the test level, everything works as expected. Because when I say that the foliage blocks, it blocks. And also when I say that the foliage blocks only a specific channel, right? Which in my case is visibility, which is the channel that we use to do the trace. Let me just test this again, right? It went through now. It went through. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Wait, because it's custom, no collision. No, it should be custom. Should be custom query only, and then these settings. Custom query only, huh? Custom query only. Query only. Oh, okay, anyway. Yeah, you see that it's blocked. You see that it's stopping on the tree, right? It's stopping on the tree. It's a bit after the tree because the capsule is a bit bigger, but okay, so maybe I did maybe just that mistake. I selected custom and I selected no collision, but I don't think so. I don't think I did that. But we can check it again. We can check it again if I did the mistake, but I don't think so. But I don't have any other idea of why it's not working in our sample. Now, one difference is that our levels are streaming levels, right? So our world is built in a slightly different way. But in theory, there should be no reason not to collide. My skin. Okay. So let me reopen and just see that we have query only. We should have query only. I also tried block all, by the way, and block all was not working. So I tried block all on this bush. I tried block all on this bush, and it was not working anyway. Yeah, exactly. At the moment it's block all. So block all is, but anyway. So block all is really every channel is blocked, right? I don't know if there is any other weird setting that is like movable or static or stationary. Don't understand why it doesn't work in our project. Okay, let me try again with the as a player, but unfortunately, I mean, the player or GM is affecting other stuff, but I don't think it's affecting collision of the foliage. Maybe affecting collision of other stuff, but I don't think. But anyway, let's try. It's a bit of a desperate try, but let's try. So at the moment, the foliage is block all, right? And block all means block every channel, everything, anything, right? Anything possible. I can go in another area and see if... Okay, let's try. Now we are a player. In fact, I'm slower. But you see, I can go through it without any issue. I go slower because we have a bit of an encumbrance because we have too many items compared to what we can carry. Yeah, we are probably over capacity. Yeah, we are over capacity. So we are carrying a bit too much. Interesting. Is it my character? Is it my character the problem? Is it my character the problem? But in theory, you know, my character has his capsule that is around him, right? Not very easy to see, but there is a capsule. There is a thing here around me, right? These lines. That is the things I'm colliding with, right? And is the reason why I can stand on the ground without falling down. And is the reason why I collide with a wall or whatever, right? That's the reason. So, but I cannot collide with a tree. Now, if I go, I think if I go in the trees that are inside the city that are not foliage, I will definitely collide, right? We tested it yesterday. I was colliding there. So if I go... okay, I cannot teleport. GG. Because I'm not a game master. GG! If we reconnect as game master 1 second so I can teleport. But if I cannot get the collision with the trees, there is no way. I can try to do in the example a server side, because another difference is that we are doing a line trace server side in our game, while in the example we are doing a line trace client side, right? So if I, yes, exactly, like those trees. Now it'd be nice to have the same tree. I think these trees are a bit different though. Well, maybe that one, but yeah, this one I think is the same tree. I think these trees are, yeah, you see I'm colliding because these one are not placed as foliage, right? These one are placed as static meshes. In fact, if I show their collision, they have a collision box, right? While this one is already a foliage, right? So I go through, yeah, it's already a foliage. There is a real problem. There is a real problem. It's a real problem because I don't have a solution for this. I mean, I don't know why it's happening. I don't even know the root cause, right? I don't know the root cause. All these trees are placed manually in this level, inside the city. All the trees inside the city are manually placed. And in fact, as you can see, they all collide. These ones, they all collide. And if I right click, yeah, this is not It's interesting though that this, even if I right click on it, well, maybe because it's not blocking why that is strange, huh? Collision preset default. What does default means? Collision preset default. There is no default. But anyway, the trace channel, so interact, yeah, exactly. Interact mouse trace as a default is blocked. So in theory, this one should always block. Trace channel, object channel. No, we don't need object channel, we need trace channel. It's just strange that there is no default here. Do I have a default in the other project? Do we still have the other project open? Probably not, huh? I mean, it should be, because there are a million windows, no? No, we don't. I have 2 times the editor open, wow. I have 2 times the editor of the main game open. Power of modern PCs, you know. Let me just see if there is a default collision profile in the project, because I don't know, maybe it's defaulting to something and it's working anyway. And then I want to try to do the line trace client side, but I think it would be the same. I think it would be the same. My feeling is that it would be exactly the same. Collision. Preset. No collision block. No, there is no default here as well. So it must be one of those, right? It must be one of those. No collision war static. Object type. Object type. Object type. Object type. But object type. Object type. Wait, the game is going crazy. There's too much stuff open. My PC is not reacting anymore. So there is something. You cannot say the object type, right? You can only say custom query only, and then we block visibility. I mean, the other difference is that I'm using visibility here and I'm not using. Okay, can I do a line trace? Can I do a line trace server side? Can I do a line trace server side in the example? Yeah, I think I can, meaning I mean, I can do this, I can call the same function, right? Instead of doing this, I can have another key. I can have, I don't know, G key. And the G key will call a new function. They will be called like server trace, and server trace is run on server and reliable. And this one will call server trace. And then server trace can call exactly the same thing that we do here, right? So now, in theory, if I press F, I do it on the client. If I press G, I do it on the server, right? Now, the problem could be... yeah, but I think it's okay. No, I need to start the game in... not in standalone. I need to start it in... play as client. Play as client. So if I press... the point is that I don't have a log of the... if I press G... If I press G, is saying not an instant static mesh component. Interesting. So server side is no, but it's impossible. Wait a second. If I press G, right? It's not line tracing shit. How it is possible? Because there is no camera? Why? Probably is the... Wait. No, I cannot do it this way. No, I need to pass the coordinates because... Yeah, this part needs to be the same because the server doesn't have the mouse. So this part I need to do the same. And I need to do it still client side, right? And all this mess I have to do client side anyway. And then my server trace should take this word location. I need two parameters here, which is start and is a vector. Hello? Okay, vector. And end that is a vector, right? So I need to pass this word location as start and this one as end. And then here I can call server side this thing, right? Yeah, it's a bit of a copy paste, I know. I can make it a function, but okay, for now let's just copy paste it and I will delete it later. So server side I will call this with these two parameters, and there's still visibility, yes, and the rest will be the same. Now the only thing that I don't know where that will be printed though, because I don't have a... I mean, is it printing the server side as well or what? Yes, it works. I'm pressing G at the moment, and now it works. So it's still getting blocked server side as well. Even if I go through, right, is detecting the tree. And this is a server call. This is a server call, assuming that players client launch separate server. Wait, let's do launch separate server. So we are 100% sure that the server is running on another window, right? Did he launch it or not? I don't see the server though. But anyway, I don't know why I see it. Why I see it here if the line trace is done server side. I don't get it. Yeah, in theory, play as client, right? So I don't understand why I don't see the separate server window. Launch separate server. Server debug drawing color tint strength. Run under one process. No, no, no. I want to run it as a separate process. I wanted to launch 2 windows. Okay, I think it is doing it now. Okay, I think it's doing it now. I think this one is the client 0, and I think that this is the server one, right? Or not? Well, I don't see the printout. I see the printout client side only now. I obviously don't see the printout server side, but I don't know if I have it in my output log. I always have client 0. I'm doing something wrong, boys. I don't understand why. When I see how many RAM you need for installing a simple AI on your PC, and I see mine. I think the editor is still hiding it. He's not really run. And now he's kind of running it, but he's kind of hiding it from us. You know what I can do? I know it's a bit weird, but you know what I can do? I can spawn something. I mean, if it is hour 3, right? If it's hour 3, I can spawn an actor. I can spawn an actor and I know it's a bit weird, but let's do it. Box test. So if I say whenever the server is finding that, right, spawn a box, I don't know. I don't know in which position. In this position? 550, 2340. Oh shit. 550, 2340, and 50. Let's say 100, so it's a bit higher, or I've even 150, right? So, and now I remove this guy. So in theory now, whenever we hit our 3 server side, right? Whenever we hit, so if I hit my 3 client side, in theory nothing happens, right? Okay, if I hit my 3 server side, the problem is that I don't see the trace. But now we see the okay. But now we see the printout. Wait. Alright. I think it is the server actually. This is the server because if I print here, you see that nothing is printed. But if I do with G, what the fuck is our cube though? He's saying it is our 3, but he's not spawning my shit. You see that he's saying it's our 3? Why is not spawning my shit? Spawn actor, class, box text, spawn location, spawn rotation, scale, collision handling. It's not replicated by default or what? Are you serious? It's not replicating. This guy was not replicating? Really? Really? I'm doing this test because I want to be 100% sure that even if we are on the server... Ah, okay. You see the box? Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, so absolutely. The query is working... I just wanted to be 100% sure, right? But the query is working also if we are doing the line trace server side. It is. It is. It is. So it's just not working in our game. I don't know why. I don't know what is the difference. I mean, this is the first difference, right? The first difference is that in the example, I can have my three collide properly, right? I can have my 3 collide while let me just do another test, 1 second. Do we have a state of some kind? No, I just want to be sure that we are not colliding with the collision. But yeah, but I think it is. It is correct. I think it is correct. So I should not be colliding with this, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm not colliding with this, but I am colliding with the main 3, right? Yes, in fact I cannot push on it. Okay, so I don't know, from my testing here, everything works as expected. So what is the difference between this level and my level? What is the difference? We said that the difference can be the landscape, but I tried here as well. So it is a 3 on a landscape, and it's actually properly working. And we got our cube, right? We got our cube. I'm kind of out of ideas. So why everything works in the example and does not work here? What is the difference? Well, one difference is that we are using word composition, right? But word composition, at the end, word composition is and streaming levels, right? So do you think that streaming levels is breaking that? I mean, that would be so weird. The streaming levels is breaking the collision of foliage. That would be so strange. Or the fact that we have so many trees that the collision goes crazy, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Also because it's simple collision, right? So we are using the simplest collision possible. Why there are two... Wait. Why there are two instance foliage actors? Why there are two of those? Because one is on the persistent level. One is on the persistent level. That is kind of strange though, huh? Why we have an instance foliage actor on the persistent level? What is the benefit of that? Which, by the way, it doesn't really contain anything, because this is our actor, right? This is our real foliage actor. Is there anything strange about this actor, like scale? Scale is 111. This actor will be loaded on network client during map load. Replication. Net load client. I can check all the parameters, you know, from the two thingies. I'm a bit upset that I cannot continue. I mean, it's like that I'm stuck, you know, I'm completely stuck at the moment. Completely stuck. So we are basically wasting time at the moment. That's very annoying. So net load client is the same. Generate overlap here is off and here is off, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is off and it is off. Overlap event use config default is the same. Relevant for what? Relevant for level bounds. Okay. Include actor. Okay. That is off. Is specially loaded. Because this thing is a word partition. Yeah, there is a difference though. Huh? There is a word partition level. But anyway, this one I cannot change, or I redo the level completely, or can be damaged. Advanced, find camera, ignore shifting, pivot offset, cooking, data layers. But this stuff is why we have data layer? Data layers because it's in word partition. Let's say the only real difference is word partition, but the other difference is this: that we have a foliage instance static mesh component. Why this one is different? You see that there is a root component, and here there is a root component, but here there is nothing below it, and here there is this foliage instant static mesh component 0. How do I disable war partition? I mean, is it that I have to create the map? I can maybe... I need to create it with war partition off. But I don't think that's the problem anyway. But at the moment, it's the only difference that I see between the two levels, right? That is the only difference. So if I say games and I say third person, can I remove... I cannot remove it. How do I say that my world is not war partition? It's kind of strange, eh? Is it on the landscape? Is it on the landscape object that is automatically activated, or what? War partition grid sides. Why is automatically using war partition? I don't understand. Because the default... it's so annoying. The default the default template is already using war partition, I think. I am completely stuck on this one. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a special case, and so it's not very easy to... How do I solve this, boys? How do I solve this? How do I solve this? Basically what happens is that when this level... Should we try with another level? But all the levels are built the same, so I don't think that another level will do, you know, anything different. Like, I don't know, if I go into that realm, you know, and I plant a tree somewhere, and I plant a tree here. Okay. We planted a nice little happy tree. And this tree is block all. Okay. This tree is block all. And this tree is block all. I want to understand if there is something weird about the idler level or what, because at this point I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand why a block all is not doing what it should do. I mean, there is a reason for sure, but I don't get it. Our little happy tree. Where is there? I think we should have trees here as well, but maybe like special trees, you know? Ah! Wait a second. Ah! It is blocking. It is blocking. Wait. Foliage. Foliage. Where is this printout? Where is this printout? Foliage? What? Foliage. Okay. Request. So we go here, eh? Foliage request. But here we are on the client. Well, it's not a problem. Okay, so at least this is very strange though, boys. This is very strange. It is super strange. Is it because it's a new tree? Oh my god. So like the previous ones are not working? Oh my god. Oh my god. But definitely is recognizing it as foliage, huh? Apart from the fact that we are in a place that I was not thinking to be, meaning client side, I was thinking we were server side, but I mean, why it is working here and is not working in the main level? Why? Why it is working here and is not working in the main level? Why? Very nice tree, by the way. Why? 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 Is loading. Is loading the immense idler level. I think we should split this level into sub levels because it's too big, really. It's super big. Okay. He didn't like the gravity. He didn't like. He didn't like the gravity on and off. But the good news is that we can fly, huh? It's a good skill to have. Okay, you can say, well, maybe now it works also here for whatever reason. No. Here it doesn't, it continues to not to work. So there is a difference, right? There is a difference between that tree and these trees. So you may say, because you placed the tree now and these are old trees. Well, if that's the case, we are completely fucked, but let's assume that that's the problem. Let's assume that this is the problem. So that the older trees are not working. That would be kind of a disaster because it means that we need to, but at least let's try to understand the problem first, right? And see if we are really in trouble or just in trouble. So we will place a new tree. Let's say the north gate. Yeah, let's go north gate. North gate, we place a tree here in the middle of the road, right? So that is easy to identify. So I want to take my birch tree, this guy. We have 2,700 of those trees in this map, only in this map. So imagine changing them all, but anyway. And we are going to paint. Okay, we're going to paint a new tree here, right? So this tree that is in the middle, well, it's not in the middle of the road, but this guy. So this guy has, you know, no collision? What do you mean no collision? No, wait a second. Wait a second, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? What do you mean no collision? Oh my god. This one is no collision and collides? You stupid or what? Block all. There are wait. Birch 01 foliage dense. Birch 01 foliage sparse. These are two different foliage types. They use the same tree, but they are two different ones. Be very careful. Be very careful on these mistakes that I just did. So how do I know if this is, yeah, because this is one, you see, this is one, so this is the sparse. If I go back to my idler city, Wait. Maybe we discovered the mess. We discovered the mess. Wait. So if I go, where should I go? If I go back, where the hell is the North Gate? Yeah. If I go back here, right? If I go back here, this in theory is the same tree, right? But I think that if I go under foliage, I see 0 sparse. And 2780. Now I don't know, we gained just 10 more for whatever reason. It was 77 before, now it's 78. But 78 of this one, so adding 1 just increased by 10 for whatever reason. Okay, so this foliage dense, right? This foliage dense is a different. Now everything makes sense. Now everything makes sense. I should say custom. Query only, ignore everything except mouse trace. They were 2 with the same tree. Fuck it. They were 2 with the same tree, boys. 2 with the same tree. So because the collision setting is not on the tree, is on the foliage type, right? Okay. Relax. We can do this. I was 100% sure that it was the sparse that we have used. And I was wrong. It was the dense that we have used. Because only in this level, only in idler level, we use the other one. Because it's the level that we made long time ago. And we created the super dense, a dense forest. Okay, now is the time of truth. In theory, this thing, I hope is one of them. If I right click... No, it didn't say foliage though. Maybe it's not this guy. I mean, it really looks like this guy. No? This guy? I mean, only... So we have 2 problems. Meaning it must be new as well. Oh my god. Okay, I think we may have 2 problems. We may have 2 problems. We may have 2 problems. We may have 2 problems, but that one works, boys. So if this one works, where is the freaking tree? What? Because I didn't save the... There is North Gate, no? Yes, there is that. I didn't save the level, eh? Okay. No, it's still not sure that it is the problem. Okay, let's save all, even if this is causing some problems for me, but it's fine. We are doing a test. So now we should see these three, right? And this one is pasted with foliage. Okay, let me also put another one, right? Let me put another one on the other side. So this one is sparse. The one on the left, I mean, looking at the gate. The one on the right is sparse. The one on the left is dense, okay? So I don't understand why the one in the Death Realm worked, but anyway, it worked. Perhaps you could, you collide what? Perhaps you what? Ah, collide with the iron thingy. No. Because when I right click, collide. No, because when I right click, it's telling me that it's foliage. And so it means that it detected the tree. It really detected the tree because there is a specific check in the code that is trying to understand what is the thing that you are. Okay, these are the two trees, right? So if I right click on foliage, okay, and foliage, okay. Fuck. So only the new ones work. Oh my god, no. No! This is total GG. Ah! Foliage again. Wait. Foliage. Ah, so the level needs to be resaved. This is much better. This is much better. Foliage. 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 Okay, you got the point, huh? Foliage. So the level needs to be resaved, but then it gets it. And I have to do it also, obviously, on the right foliage type. I did it on dense instead of sparse. Now I did it on both, so it works on the old one and on the new one the same way, okay? Okay, this is very good. This is very good because we are back to sanity, right? We are back to a world where 1 + 1 makes 2, which is pretty good. So now the problem I have is that we are on the wrong place. Well, I mean, we are not really in the wrong place, eh? We are not really in the wrong place. I think we can be fine. Okay. Everything is good. So let me recompile, because now this part of the code, right? This part of the code is running client side, but it's okay if it's running client side. Is it? I mean, I need any. Okay, so after this, what I will have to do. So assuming that I can detect properly the foliage, right? I will have to get this name, right? I will have to get this name. If I get this name, then we can select the type of wood. Right? Because that's the ultimate goal. The only problem is that it seems that we are not going through this. Why we are not going through this? Why? Hmm? Why we are not going through this, boys? Boys! Okay, let's launch the client in debug mode because we want to see this. And let's launch the server. We are close, we are close, we are close. We are very close to be able to harvest wood everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. And then the idea would be... I can also cheat. I can also cheat, but cheating is not that nice. We could do... You remember the idea of yesterday? There was like, I have... in different areas of the world, different type of wood. So we could do it by tree, right? Every tree could provide a wood which is actually correct compared to the visuals of the tree, right? That would be very nice. That would be very nice, right? The only problem of that is that then we need to move a lot of trees around, but maybe we can do that. Maybe. Thank you for the well done. Okay, so now I want to see when I right click here. Ah, yes, we go here. Component is true. Yeah, no, component is invalid. GG! Okay, component is invalid. Wow. Congratulations. Component is invalid. Okay, I did not connect something. I didn't connect. It's impossible the component is invalid, right? Because we detected foliage, so we detected the component 100%. So it's just that I didn't pass it properly through to the function. That's it. I didn't connect some lines in the spaghetti picture. Collide, okay. Yeah, we don't want really to collide, but what do you mean hula? You collide? I said that like 1 hour ago. Okay. So in my PS character BP, right? Okay. Yes, he was not connected. He was not connected, and so if it's not connected, automatically it doesn't work. Well, but there was an easy fix. Then it was an easy fix. Easy fix. Easy fix. Do we have... wait, is this... No. This. Okay. Don't worry. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so now we have the name. I think that 99.9% we will have the name now. So if we have the name... how do we proceed? So let's assume that now we will go through this, and through this, right? And we will have the name of our thingy. So what I want to know if I can detect the wood type, right? The wood type. This is what I need. The wood type is nothing else than the tree name, right? It's nothing else than the tree name. Yeah. So what do we do? I don't know what to do after that though, because after that I think we should just call right? Yes, yes. What is the name? Birch01. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we know the type of wood. I don't know if this guy... Fern. This is different, huh? This is different. But Fern... Ah, no, because Fern is this. Wait. Because now I have this one as... yeah. Fern is that one. Because I enabled it to do a test. Yeah, Fern is not a tree. Is the bush. Okay, but anyway... The thing works, so I can extract the name properly. Okay. So now that we have this, now that we have this, what do we do? Well, the first thing would be probably to change this function to go server side, because I think that, yeah, I think so. Because anyway, we have to go server side to validate the, yeah. Yes. So this one will be server side. And we will have to do something like this, right? Well, this one we can even do here probably. And then we will have to call, and this is where things are complex, because so we need to call harvest somehow, right? I mean, it's like calling harvest. It's like calling harvest, but yeah, but I think it's like calling harvest, yes. Wait, I need to think a bit here. I need to think, because if I just call harvest, right? Harvest will yes. Okay, if I just call harvest, obviously harvest will not find anything to harvest in that spot, right? That is complex, boys, huh? So I need to make a number of changes. The first thing is that we need a way to harvest wood without the natural resource being there, right? Because obviously in that particular spot there is no natural resource defined, right? There is no natural resource. Obviously, there is no natural resource defined, right? So, you see, we have these 4 locations. In the whole world, we have 4 locations where you can harvest wood, which is completely stupid, right? And we are going to change that. It's completely stupid. You should harvest wood everywhere. So, well, maybe everywhere. Yeah, but anyway, everywhere. So the point is, how can I have my handle work in my handle work command and then handle production, because this one is calling, basically I don't need any of this because I already know that is wood. I don't need any of this. I just need to jump directly into handle production. The problem is that even handle production is not doing what I need, because I mean it's doing a lot of what I need, but it's not doing exactly what I need, because I basically need to have a higher validation of the fact that the wood is there, right? That the wood is there. So or we do a special case, It is not easy, eh? It is not easy. I mean, it's not easy without breaking it, because I don't have to break. I mean, I cannot break this function because this function is used by everything: fishing, digging, harvesting, you know. So I cannot really break this function. But I need him to do exactly the same checks, including local variables, making sure that we are not busy doing something else, checking my stamina. I mean, all of this is perfect, right? Getting the last production position. So the only difference is this, right? Because this is really searching for a natural resource at the current player location, and he will not find it, right? He will not find it. 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 So, but we need so, or we pass, so that there are a few ways to do this. Or we pass here a new parameter like, you know, override resource, right? Which is kind of very risky because basically we are skipping a lot of stuff, but remember that we are server side, so we can validate whatever we want, right? So or we pass it here and we say override resource, and then yeah, I think that's probably the best way, because that is probably the best way, because the reward well, I could call end of production directly with harvest, and with my reward being the specific wood that I want to find, and then kind of an override location, right? If I have an override location, then I can say whenever you have the override true, just take the reward and assume that is there. So we will have basically to skip this, right? We will have to skip this. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that every resource, like this one, you know, like this wood, has a location, has a radius. Okay, who cares about the radius? But he has a probability, he has a skill, he has a skill level, he knows which kind of tool you need to use to harvest, right? It gives you an item ID reward. So Ha! I see. So we need these resources to still be read and found by our production. But yes, I think I need an override. So basically, in short, I need an override. I think that's the must. I think that is a must. So we need a, I don't know if I want to call it override or I want to call it something like is global resource, right? Meaning that if is global resource, right? So if true means the resource location should be ignored, right? So basically you can harvest that resource anywhere as long as the server is validating, it, right? So by default it should be false, right? Absolutely. Now the only problem is, what do? If we have global resource, then we use the reward as what? I mean, I can change this, right? I can change reward nickname and I can... the only problem, I think, if we don't have a find resource by... I don't think we have a find resource by nickname. I don't think we do. So we have a find. So basically we will have, you know, so we will do this, right? So we need at the end we need to return this array, right? So this array should be anyway available, empty at the beginning, right? Empty at the beginning. So here we need to return right? Here we need to return so what do we need to do here? We need to say, yeah, so I need to have a find, because this find is nice, but it's not what I need, because I don't have to find by so we have a get natural resource by sector, find nearest resource. I think we need to create a new function that is doing that for us, right? Because I don't think we have a find resource by nickname. Should we go by sector or not? Yeah, I think we... No. We cannot go by sector. We cannot go by sector. We need to go global, So No, 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 not by sector. I think we should just say get natural resource by nickname and GG. Yeah. This is what we need. It is what we need. We need a get. We need a get natural resource by. We need a get natural resource by reward name, right? Or by name or whatever. By, well, actually it's reward name, because the reward name, the reward nickname is special, right? I don't know if I want to do it like this or if I want to do it by this. Yeah, probably will be better actually. Probably will be better because let me think about it, huh? Let me think about it. So I hope that inside natural I hope that inside natural resources we have the name of the resource. Now it's a bit annoying to do it by. It's a bit annoying to do it by name, but I think it's fine. Natural resource. So we have the ID of the natural resource. We have, but we don't have the reward as an item and as a PS item, huh? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. So this means what? They went after. Find. What? I'm just searching. I'm searching when so here we finished harvesting. And we get the resource. Yes, okay. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. How can this compile? Ah, yes, yes. Sorry. Wait a second. Yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, the only problem is I don't understand. Ah, there it is. Okay. Sorry, easy. So every time we redo this thing, oh my god. Yeah, it is not very optimal. Oh my god. What the fuck? We do a DB select. Oh my god. Okay, let me just do something because I mean, for now it's not a problem. I mean, I don't want to fix it now, but it is something that has to be fixed immediately. I mean, not immediately. It has to be fixed at a certain point because it absolutely makes no sense. Performance improvements. What I want to say is that what is going on? What I want to say is that yes, cache manager get start by ID is hitting the database, right? Is hitting the database also when it's called by handle production event, which is completely stupid. I mean, the only reason you should do that if for any reason someone changed the item definition on the fly, but makes absolutely no sense. And Russian event, so we should store the pointer to a PS item. We should store the PS item pointer in the natural resource, and not call this function to get the reward item. I mean, this one I really want to do, but I don't think I can do it now because otherwise we switch topic, but this one is absolutely something we need to do. I would say that this one is the first in the performance improvement. This one is the first because here we are hitting the database every time you do an harvesting or anything, right? And it's completely stupid. I mean, it should never be done this way. But anyway, okay. Apart from that, I understand how this works, right? So we are getting the resource from there. So we go by reward, where reward is the ID of the reward. Okay, okay. So which is good. Okay, I think we can do this. I mean, it's not very elegant, but it will work. Is not very elegant, but I think will be okay, so that mm, so I will have to so we need to do cache manager. We need to do something like cache manager, get item stats. Is the item stats enough or not? No. Wait. No, we need a new function. We need a get item. We need I lost myself. Shit. Yes. Exactly. We need to get natural resource by name. Yes. So this function, so we need this function, right? We need this function. And this function will be called by this guy. So it will be get natural resource by name, where the name is the reward that we get from here, right? This reward, right? I think so. And I will be always one resource, right? We cannot return more than one, I guess. Yeah, is one. I think is one resource. I don't need an array, right? I don't need an array. I need just one single resource. It's just one single resource. So this one we need to search though, because this is stored. Well, we have yeah, we have resource, so I think we need, unfortunately, I mean, there's no other way. Unfortunately, we need to iterate on all the resources, and we need to extract a single resource, and we have to check if the name of this reward item name, right? Reward item name, right, is equal to our res name. Now, if we could change this to IDs, probably would be a bit nicer, but I think it's fine. For now, I think it's fine. And so if found, we return our natural resource. If not, we return null pointer, right? Right? Yes. So now this becomes easy, because this one is returning a natural resource. It is adding why? It's a different class. It's a different class. Why is it a different class? Because he has the distance. Okay. Okay. Because the distance is the distance I don't know exactly. Because there is some reasoning, right, about the distance from the center of the resource, right? Now, if you are around the tree, I mean, you cannot be that far, right? It's like 1 meter, so I think it's not a big issue. The distance is not really a big issue. I don't know if the distance is in meters or is in centimeters. That I don't really know. What? Because it's a float. Is this distance in meters or centimeters? No one knows, huh? No one knows. GG. No one knows. I don't know if it's in meters or centimeters. You know what? We will do one so that if it's centimeters, GG is even better. So bro, why is still saying no? Natural resource pointer, float distance, right? Why is annoying me? Why this 01F it doesn't like it? I don't know. But anyway, and then we add this found resource, right? So basically, like this, everything works as if it was a real resource, right? So this is taking this parameter here, is checking if it's a global, it's finding a resource by name. Obviously I need to give him the right name and such, right? So at this point I can really call this. So from my where was that? This request foliage interaction, right? Call handle production to harvest the resource, right? So we go work manager, handle production. Now we need the actor, which is our pawn. We need the type. We need the type. The type, I have no idea what is it, but I think the type is actually harvest. I don't know. And we need the reward, right? So at the moment, we will just just for a second, because I cannot do all the changes in one time, but just as a second, we will go with 3 steam wood, Okay, it's fine. We will go with this wood, right? 3 steam wood. This is production data, so I need then to go production data. Because I think that this wood, I don't have it in my dummy database. 95, 42. No, it doesn't exist. Okay, I can load production data. It's not a big issue. So we go this way. So we say, obviously this will have to become more parametric, right? But for now, let's just hard code it. So we do a piece of the test, right? We do a piece of the test. Resource actions. Yes, the resource actions, right, is taken from oh my god, I don't remember. It's taken from no. It's taken from yeah, but it's harvest 100%. I mean 99.9% is harvest. So let's continue. It's fine. It's fine. Let's recompile this. So this will call our harvest of 3 steam wood, right? Perfect. Now we need to call this server side, otherwise work manager will crash. So we need one more change. We need one more change on the client, and then we can see if we can harvest something, right? Then we can see if we can harvest something. This will be a revolution. I mean, if this works, this is a revolution in our harvesting, right? Because this means that I can use any mesh, I mean any plant, right, in our world to harvest something, which is very, very nice. Which is very, very nice. Now, for wood, it works perfectly. I don't know if it will work also for other stuff, right? So, for example, you may say, oh, you have an apple tree, and you have an apple tree, and you can harvest apples from it. Now, the problem of that is that we will have to place apple trees in specific places, but yeah, it may work, right? In theory, okay, it really doesn't like this. It doesn't like this because no instance of constructor, natural resource match the argument list. Argument type are near, natural resource, and float. Because I'm stupid so because I'm stupid. Okay, done. So when this compiles, and it will compile, okay, compiled, we go I know it's late, but I want to do a test now. I cannot go to bed without having this. Now we just launched the editor. We have to do one change, and the one change is to call that function server side, right? Call that function server side. And come on, editor. And we are not there yet, Ulla. We are not there yet. We're not there yet, but we are very close. Huh? We are very, very close. We are very, very close. Very, very close. Request Foliage Interaction PC. So this one needs to go server side. This one needs to go server side. Now, right? And then this one is calling that. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's just launch it and see what happens. Let's just launch it and see what happens. Ah, no, I need... yes, it needs to be production data. Production data, let me see. At the moment we are not using production data. We need production data because we have, you know, a bunch of stuff. So let me stop everything. Stop. Okay. Production data, we don't need... Do we need items? No, we don't need items. Do we need NPC? No. Do we need quest? No, we don't need anything. We just need items data in production. So... Okay. I think we are close. We are close. Very, very close. It's midnight and 13. Come on, server. Come on, server, you can do it. Okay. We are nearly there. We are nearly there now. We changed database, so I need to use the other email. Now, okay, I have no idea if my character has any harvesting skill or whatever, but that I think is not a problem. The problem is we need to go... We need to go like here, right? No, outside the city. If we are inside the city, where the hell are we? Let's go in the same place so we don't make mistakes, okay? Because otherwise, slide me forward. I don't know, 400. Wow, 400 was very precise. Okay, so here we are. Where is the freaking... Oh, is there? Okay, these are the 2 trees, right. These are the 2 trees. Okay, so if I... fuck, okay. I missed an important piece, right? The pop-up for harvesting, but it's okay. So at the moment, if I right click, nothing happened. Why? You don't see a good place to harvest. Ah! Fuck, I forgot to say global true. Wait. If I don't say global true, obviously cannot do it. Wait. What? Yeah, that's the issue. 1 second. There are two handle production. There are two handle production. Oh my god. Yeah. No, I know exactly what to do, but I know exactly what to do, but I don't know how to do it. No, I know. Okay. Why we have handle production? This one is 310 and this other handle production is like 684. Why they are so distant one from the other? I don't know, but they are pretty much the same. Yeah, because it's saying handle production event from super clients, but no, I mean, yes and no. Let's do the same. 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 Okay. Because we need to be able to call. Right? We need to be able to call that by name, which is harvest, right? So that is okay. It is okay because in our natural resources, you see, harvest. So we need to harvest that. What do you mean one failed? Come on. What do you mean failed? Come on. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Exactly. Just do it. Come on. I have to go. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It's building, 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 building. It's building. It's taking so much time. Why? Yeah, we changed the header file, so, but still, come on. You can do it. Hula, I have a new ice cream for you. Look at this beautiful ice cream. Huh? Look at this beautiful new ice cream. It seems that Noltrir are very ice cream oriented. What do you mean failed? Why? Ah, fuck, because it's protected. Okay. That's why it was in 320. That is exactly why. Because it must be public. Because the NPC client, I mean, there are still some pieces that I have to refactor. I don't know if I will ever do it, but there are some pieces that are still thinking in the old game model. I have already seen yesterday. Are you sure it's not the thing for the wine bottles? No, it's a build. It's not a building. It's a decoration. It's a decoration for places. It's a decoration of some kind. A tire-bouchon, no. Looks like, but it's not. Because it's built in pieces. Now I don't have it here, but it's built in pieces. I mean, it's a sequence. No. Oh. You see? It's a sequence, so it's like a pie, you know? It's a pie with ice creams. You see? There's many of them. It's a pie with ice creams. Okay, so... succeeded. Succeeded! Okay, let's try. Last try. If it doesn't work, we do it tomorrow. Last try, and then we do it tomorrow if it doesn't work. We'll be like GG. GG! This definition will be better if we put it in a table, but... yeah, maybe we can have... oh, wow. Maybe we can have an additional... no, we can use this. Interesting. I will think about it. I will think about it. I will think about it. So what we are expecting is that it's telling me that I don't have a tool to harvest or something. That is like trying to harvest this thing. You don't have a good tool to harvest. Ah, very nice. Very nice. This is what I wanted to hear. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What about now? What about now? Yes. Yes. We are harvesting wood. Yes, we are harvesting wood, boys. You were unsuccessful. What do you mean? You were... Ah, okay. You were unsuccessful since you moved away from where you started. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, but anyway, it's nearly done, okay? It's nearly done. We didn't get the wood. We didn't get the wood yet because the position is not stored. But the good news is that I can harvest freaking anything. This one probably not. No, this one not, because we didn't add it to the list. But this one, yeah. So all the white ones at the moment I can harvest, you see? I can harvest any trees. Ah. Ah. You only need to fix that problem about the location, but I can harvest anything. Now, there will be a pop-up, right? There will be a pop-up that will tell you harvest. And you can say yes or no, but so it will not automatically harvest, right? But yes, we did it. We did it, boys. We did it. Victory. Victory. Okay. So with that, I'm going to bed, and I will see you tomorrow evening if you want to continue to see what the hell I'm trying to build. And yeah, for now I will say goodbye. I have to go a bit quick because it's already very late, but at least we reached you know, we achieved something, which is nice. And I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. So bye bye. And if you want to follow us everywhere, do it, please. I don't know where I have to click. I have to click here. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.